Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being in class today. We'll be looking at few things in data analysis today. So I would like to share my screen. So if you can see my screen, say I can see your screen. Say I can see your screen. I can see your screen. Okay. Okay. So yesterday we stopped at conditional formatting 1, and someone asked a question that how can you add 0 to your data? Am I right? If I think it should be Nisham. If you are online, say I am here. If you are the one, say I am here. How we can add 0 to the front of our number? Are you there? Or should I move on? Okay. Now, to add 0, there are two ways to do that. There are two ways to do that. Imagine I have this number 8974, and I want to add 0 in front. What you need to do is to add this single quotation, just one, this quotation, and add your number. If it's 00 you want to add, you can add 00, and here you are. You see that you just need to ignore error. Can you see that? The second way you can add that number, that 0, is to right click on it, formatting, cell formatting, go to custom. Then instead of this general, remove the general, add 00. You have 4 number here, so you have to add 04 number, 04, 40, then you add the extra zeros. You can see that it's changing, it has changed. Then you say, okay. Did you see that? So that's the ways to add your numbers. If you understood that, say, yes, I got it. That's a binary CEO. If you get that, say, I got it. Those are the two ways you can add 00 before your total number. So let's move on. Let's move on to today's class. Yesterday class, we were able to get how to format conditional formatting 1. And today's class, we are moving to conditional formatting 2. What do we use conditional formatting to do? Is to specify data, to show data based on the specification. Now, we have this data. I duplicated this data right here. I duplicated this data right here. And I want to what? I want to format it like this. So first of all, you highlight what you need to format. First of all, you highlight what you need to format. After highlighting it, you go home, conditional formatting. you click data bars. Data bars. So these data bars has two types. We have gradient data bars and we have solid data bars. Gradient means it starts solid, then it fades to white. Why solid means all are solid. Look at it. Let's use gradient. You can see it fades to white. Look at solid here. Everything is blue. Here it fades. Now, what is the excess? You see that this is 10 and it has a little number. What if we change it to 80? You see that the data bar is following the figure in the text. Are we together? The data bar is following the figure in the cell. Now let's change this 90 to 40. You see, it reduced to 40. So it measured this place to this place as 100%. Then it begins to cut the data accordingly. Do you understand that? Let's change this to 5. You see, it cut it to 5. If you understood that, say I understood. Can you type, I got it, I understood that? Yeah, Marov, I see your message, I see your comment. Well done. Gideon Wisdom, thank you so much. Abbas said, thank you. Thank you. Now let's move on. Now there are other sets also. You highlight first. You highlight. Now, what if I change this to 500? Can someone tell me why every other one went down? It was in, okay, let me change it back to 50. You see that we have filled ones. But the moment I change this to 500, every other one went back. Can someone tell me why every other one went back? I'm waiting in the comment section. I'm looking at it. In this comment section, waiting to know why every other one went down because I changed one to 500. Okay, binary, I saw that. Let me get other comments. Okay. I get that. Okay, now this is the reason. You all are correct. This is the main reason. If it is less than 100, it takes this, it makes this, anyone that is the highest figure here is used as the measuring bar. So if 80 is the highest, every other one are measured according to 80. 80 becomes the leader of the, yes, it analyzes it in terms of 500%. That's as simple as that. Thank you so much. Let's move to the next one. So we highlight again, Control Shift down. We highlight again, conditional formatting, color scale. We want to use color scale. Now you can use your own solid. So I want to go to color scale. Let me pick this color. Now check my color scale. I don't like this color scale. Okay, I think I prefer this. Now check my color scale. It measures, I think I have the formatting. So check my color scale. You notice that everything here is colored according to their grades. According to their grades. Now look at 500. It gave it green. So gradually 300 becomes gradually to white, to orange, to yellow, then to green, which is the least. You can also change your own, that green doesn't become the least, green becomes the highest. Let me use this. Yes. You can see I'm using different scale. That red, danger, you are in 50, you are owing, you are in the danger zone and the like. So let's change this 50 to 200. You see that I changed the color. You notice that the color has changed. Let's change this to 600. You see that the color keep changing because of the data imputed in this place. Are you getting me? If you are getting me, say I'm getting you. So let's go to the next one. Next scale. Okay. Because I want us to take formulas and function one today. So let's go to next scale, icon set. Now we can choose icons to depict our numbers. Let's use these 4 icons or 5. Those of you that play PS. So this is the meaning of the charge on your players. Green means is ready to go. You see, we use this to depict the position of our numbers. If I change a letter here, it can change the whole setting. Did you see? Change the whole settings. But let's keep it like this. You can always try it on your own. Another icon scale I love most is this battery bars. These battery bars, I love it. It makes me remember Nokia 3310. So let's move on to function. Any question on this, please? Any question? We have done bar, we have done color scale, we have done icon, we have done clear rules. If there are no question, okay, I'm waiting for you. If you have question, let's wait for a minute or 30 seconds. Okay, we're waiting. We're waiting. No, you don't just impute any data set. You work with the data set given to you. You know, for every data analysis, there's a data set that will be given to you either by your employee or employer or anybody. But this one, I impute it myself because it's for the example. Any other question? If there are none, we move to formulas and function. Now I need everyone know the formatting rules are there on Excel already. So you think about what you want to use. You just think about the rules you want to use in all these rules. This one has 10 rules. This one has 5 rules. 5 rules. You can go for more rules if you like. More rules, whatsoever you like. So you can try out different things. But you know, I can't teach you everything. I'm only trying to teach you the basics so that we can move fast. So you, whatever I teach you, you can go back and do more. Formulas and function. I have about 20 formulas here, and we are going to look at it one after the other, except for this VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP is more advanced. We can't use it for this data set. It's used for higher data set. So we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. But for now, let's move with what we have. So number one, addition. How do we add in Excel? I want to add this number and this number together so it can give me my answer here. What we do is listing every formula. Please listen to this, everybody. Every formula you want to write, you must put equals to at the front. There must be equals to at the front. So we start with equals to this cell. I pick this cell. I click on this cell plus this cell. You see? Now, someone might want to ask, why are we using cells? Now, we are using cell because, you know, we are supposed to use the number in the cell. No, we're using cell because we might likely want to change this number. Imagine I'm changing it to 18. Our answer also will change automatically. So whatever number you are changing it to, it will affect the answer. I move to subtraction. If you have question, please ask. Please ask. I move to subtraction equals to this cell minus this cell. Okay, you see that? I move to multiplication equals to this cell times is asterisk. That you hold your shift and 8, shift and key 8, it will give you this asterisk. This cell times this cell will give you your answer. Now, if I change this to 8, we still have our answer. So this one will keep giving you the answer because it carries the formula. Any question on that? So we move to division. Now, equals to this cell divided by that slash, this cell. Now, this sum, I will tell you why we have sum here. Sum also is addition. But when you want to add a larger cells, that is not just 2 cells. You know, here we added just 2 cells. Or better still, instead of saying you want to do equals to this cell plus this cell plus this cell, which is a, before you add this cell, is a long process. What we do is equal sum, open bracket. You pick this cell, you hold your shift, then you pick the last cell you want to add together. You pick this cell, you hold your shift, then you pick the last cell you want to add. Or you pick the cell, you use shift control arrow side, shift control arrow down. But I advise you use hold shift, then pick the last cell. Then you close your bracket and you enter. You see it gave us addition of all this together, we give us 124. Any question on this fifth example before I move on? If you are with me, say I am with you. I am with you and I am getting it. If you are with me, say I am with you and I'm getting it. I need like 10 before I can continue. Okay. Ayomide, Kate, binary, Ogolo, Abiodun, I'm seeing it. Temilolowa. I'm seeing it. I'm getting it. I'm with you. Thank you so much. If there are other people, please, so we can continue, let me know that there are people with me here. Okay, let's move on. Now, what does mean means? Mean means the smallest number in a set of data. The smallest number in a set of data. Now, this is a set of data. From here to here is a set of data. So we want to look for the smallest number. So you say equals mean, open bracket, choose the data set, and okay. The smallest number is 2. This is it. 2. Max means the largest number in a set of data. So let's go. Equals to max, open bracket, choose the set of data. Okay, 124 is the highest. This is it. This time around, I choose from here to here. But if I want to reduce it, I could easily say D6. D6. I don't want it there. So the highest there is 32 from here to here. The highest number here is 36. Count. Count means counting every space that there is number. So we say equals count. Open your bracket. Pick the data set. Okay. Now, let me tell you something now. When I use count, I highlighted all this data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But it's giving me 14 because one number, there's no number here. It's a letter. So count will not count it because it's a letter. Count will not count it. So now let's do counter. Counter is what counts every cell, both numbers and letter. Counter, open bracket, pick here, Now we have letter there, right? It counts all cells, except if the cell is empty. You can see average. The average number of the total set of data equals average. You can always do that. Let me not waste too much of time. Media, the total number divided by the media adds all the number together, then divided by the total number, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, after adding everything, we divide it by 12. That's media mode, highest number. Auto sum is the same thing as sum. You can just get that here. Look at my screen. You can get that here. This is auto sum. Auto sum. So, yes, concatenate. Now, concatenate is when you have two letters in different column. Look at this. These are two letters in different columns. So I want to concatenate them all together so that instead of having Matthew in one column, Odo in another column, I want to have Matthew Odo. By the way, my name is Matthew Odo. You can check up on me everywhere and anywhere. Okay, thank you, Sinon. God bless you. Same thing we are saying. So let me concatenate. You say equals concatenate. So equals concatenate. Open your bracket. You pick the two texts, right? Close your bracket. If you notice, my concatenate is not well done. So it's spilled. Now, what is the mistake there? Now, let's do it very well. Concatenate, you pick the first column, you say comma, pick the first column, comma, then pick the second column, then close your bracket. Now, notice that there is no space in between. There is no space in between. How do we put space? Now, in your concatenate, if you are putting anything text or character, which is space or letters, you have to put double quotation. And that's what I will do here. So I want to put space here. I'll add double quotation, space, double quotation, comma. So it's this. So let me do it again. I want to concatenate. You see it, we now have our space in between. Now, if you have a large data, you don't need to be doing concatenate. Just click on this little icon here, or you drag down. It will do the rest. Or you click on it twice, it will do the rest. Any question on that? Concatenate the cell number E1, comma, you add a double quotation, space, double quotation, comma, then the second cell number. That's how we concatenate. Any question on that before we move to if? Also, we will not be treating if in this class. In the next class, we'll be looking at if, because if is a conditional formula and is very important, extremely important. If there are no questions, can I move on? Yes, concatenate deal with letter only, but you can have numbers there. Let's see this. Let's see, number 9. You see it has A9 here. So it deals with anything in that cell that we just concatenated. So if I put 666, it will give you A66 because they have concatenated these two cells to give us this. Any other question? When we get to pivot table, I think you can concatenate more than one cell. Let's try it. Since you asked the question, equals concatenate. Are we together? Open your bracket, pick this cell, comma, double quotation space, double quotation, comma, pick the second cell, comma, double quotation space, double quotation, comma, then pick the third box. Then you close your bracket. You see, it has concatenated the three cells. It has concatenated the three cells. Oh, Mr. Jaja, please kindly follow little by little. I will provide the video for you to go through. Please kindly follow little by little. I will provide the video to go through, because if you ask me to go back again, we have gone about 40 minutes, but I'll provide the video. Just stay, and you will get it. Okay, Chinedu Jude, where Abba said that you can't hear anything, check your system, because my mic is working. Check your system. Every other person can hear me, then it's from your system. Adekemi, did you see the concatenate we just did? Let me know. Binary, did you see the concatenate we just did, the three cells? Let me know. Please try and hear me. Okay, Mr. Chinedu, can you tell me where you didn't get so that I can go back to that spot you didn't get? Please tell me where you didn't get so that I can go back to that spot you didn't get. So that's concatenate. Now, if. Now, let's try if. I'm still waiting for your question, Chinedu. That's why I'm waiting, not going to if, because I'm about to do if. Okay, concatenate. Okay, now this concatenate. Concatenate means bringing these two. These two are in different cells. So if I have a range of datas like this is a large data, and I want to bring this, maybe these names are different, I want to bring them together. That's when I use concatenate. Instead of cleaning and retyping, I can easily concatenate these two together. That's what we just did here. So how do I concatenate? I type equals concatenate, open my bracket, Please kindly write those formulas down. It will help you in the future because we are going to more complex ones. Equals open bracket, pick the cell number where you want to concatenate, put comma, put double quotation, space, double quotation. Why are we putting double quotation, space, double quotation? It's because we needed this space. Samuel Josh, there should be a space between instead of having Samuel Josh all together. So we needed those double quotation. Then I put comma, I click on the second cell and I close my cell. So I concatenated like that. And someone asked, can we concatenate 3 cells all together? Then we tried it here and we use concatenate this cell, comma, double quotation, space, double quotation. Then we concatenated the 3 lines together. Now, if we change this, it will definitely change. Oh, this one self is concatenated. So if we change this, to Chinedu, so you see the concatenated one, it will change to, even here, it will change to Chinedu because we have concatenated this. Do you understand now? Any question on that before we move on? If you understood all what I've been saying, please tell me I understood. I'm waiting. Okay, every other person, do you understand? So I can move on. Okay. So let's move to if. Let's just do a little if. By the next class, we'll be doing the stronger ifs. There are many ifs. Okay, so if is a conditional statement. If is a conditional statement. So I would like to use sim none as my example today. Now, I want this cell to give me a yes if this simnon spelling is correct here, or if simnon is here or not. That's when we use if. We use equals if, open bracket, if this cell, I'm working with cell, if this cell is equals to open double quotation, anything, if you are using formula, if you want to type inside the formula, you must use double quotation. Double quotation shows that is a text. For any text in any of our formula, please remember to put double quotation. If this cell is equal to sim num, equals to sim num, what do we want? Put double quotation. I want you to say yes. Are we together? Double quotation also. But if not simnum that is there, please put no or anything you want, or not simnum or anything you want there. But this one may I want no. So you close your bracket and click OK. Did you see? It's simnum that is there. Now, if I change it from simnum to Chinedu, do you see that it told me no? How many of you observed? Let me put simnum back. Did you see? Please watch this place. Watch this place. Let me highlight it. Watch this place. It's yes because it's simnum. Now, if I say not sim, I don't want simnum there again. I want sim. You will say no, it's not. That's what we use if for. So we'll go deeper on if in the next formula because we'll be using it to calculate and to what? We'll be using it for conditional statement like grading. Any other question on that? Count if is if I want to count every cell here. Yeah. So I use count if, it will count the whole number of cells that are here. This is 12. So let me say count if this cell to this cell. Enter. Okay, let me pick it one after the other. This cell, this cell, this cell. What's going on? That's how we count if. Too many arguments. Okay, now what I want to count is, let me say, count if range within year to year. Now, did you see it? And I put comma. You now say criteria. What am I counting there? I want to count how many. Let's count 12, or let's count how many 4 are in this range of number. Oh, it's 6 I click. Let's see how many 4 are in this range of number. 4, close. You see, it says we have 2 4s. 1, 2. Let's do it again. Count if I click the range I want to do. Let's count how many 12 are in this range of number, comma, then you put 12 as your criteria. This it give me 3. 1, 2, 3. So VLOOKUP is something we have to do, is a topic on its own. Some if we'll get there. Current date. Current time is, what you use for current time is now, open bracket, now, open bracket and close bracket. It will give you your current time. Oh, I didn't put equals to. It will give you your current time. The current time we are is 8:55, and this is the current date. Date is today, equals today, open bracket and close bracket. We are done. Any question? Any question? He was doing. Waiting for your question. If there's no question, say we are good to go. Okay, what happened to count if? Okay, if condition is used for a statement. Now, if what I mean is I choose a cell. This is the cell I want to use now. This is the cell I want to use. Let me paint it yellow. This is the cell I want to use. Now, what I want to put there is, let me type, who asked Ayomide? Now, Ayomide is here. Now, I want to put argumentative. I want to put argumentative quotation here. That's if. So I say equals to if, open my bracket. If this cell that Ayomide is in is equal to, that means if you type David there, let me not say Ayomide again. If you type David, are you getting it? Quotation, quotation. So, sorry for the break. I had to attend to something. Now, if David is typed here, if B26, if I type David here, let it say you, let me put double quotation first. Let it say you are correct. Are you getting me? Double quotation. But if I didn't write David here, let it say get out, or you are wrong. Let me not use get out. You are wrong. Double quotation. Close your bracket. Bam. Did you see you are wrong here? Because it is not David that is typed there. You can see you are wrong. Because I told him that if they did not type David there, tell them they are wrong. Now I want to put David. You see? What did he say? You are right. You are correct. Because that's the quotation I gave it. But let me now change the you are correct to pass. You will notice that it will change to pass. So the argumentative formula I gave it here is what is working with here. Do we understand? You don't understand. Any question on that? Yes. If the criteria is a text, you will see enclose it in a double quotation with a double anything text in our formula. Since you are using equal to, you have to enclose it with a double quotation. Are we good? If we are good, say, I am good. I can move on. Or let's go. So that I can quickly see if we can touch one or two things. Say, let's go there. I'm seeing it, though. I'm not getting everybody's response, though. Okay. Okay. Wisdom, Abiodun, Ayodeji. Okay. Binary, Ayomide, Adekemi. Okay. I think I'm good to go. It's 9 already. Okay, let's try to look at the second formulas. Now, we are going to data now, especially those that work in a school. What we want to do with this set of table is actually to what? We will analyze this set of table, we will give them grade, and we will give them comment. We will analyze it, we will give grade, then we will give comment. We will give grade, we will give comment. First of all, this is a class of how many people? Okbo, 177. A class of 177 people we want to analyze and give them grade. We are going there gradually. So what we want to do is exam over 65. Their exam is over 65. Midterm is over 20. Then CA is over 15. All together is over 100. Then we first need to calculate each person's scores. How do we do that? We say we use the same formula we have been using, equals sum, right? Open bracket, pick this, shift, hold your shift, and pick this. Close your bracket, pam. Now I have added all this together and I got 86.8. This is the total score for this person. Now you don't need to start inputting the formula for each and every one of them. You work smart. Someone type work smart. Let me hear you say work smart. Let me hear you say work smart. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's move on. I'm happy with the response I'm getting. It's giving me vibes to continue. It's giving me vibes to continue. So what you do is click this, look at this place. You will see one small green box. One very small green box. Let me bolden it. Look at this green box. That very small one. You double click on it. Hold it like this. Don't hold it, just put your mouse there and double click. It will give you the result of others till the last one. I go again. Double click on that small box. It will duplicate the formula on all the cells. If your system cannot double click, drag it down like this to the last one, and you'll get all the formulas. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Yes, wow. Yes, that's Excel. Welcome to the Excel world. You see a lot. Nice one. So once you double click, it will give you all the results in formulas. Now notice that all these things are formulas. They are not actually figures. They are formulas and the likes. But that's how we work on Excel. So before you cannot directly change any score here. That's why your school, when we prepare a data for your school, they cannot directly change anything. If you want to change anything here, you come here to change. Anything you add here will reflect here. Now let's change this to 40. Did you see it reflected in this answer? So let's go back. Let's not fail this person. Let's give him his 60 back. So how many of you are enjoying the class? If you are enjoying the class, just pump a message in the WhatsApp. Or if you can't go to the WhatsApp, pump a message here that, wow, I'm enjoying the class. I'm enjoying the class. I'm enjoying the class. Thank you so much. Let's continue. Let's not be carried away because I'm enjoying your comment. I'm almost carried away. Now is the if statement. Where we want to use the if statement, I advise you, if you know what we are doing, you write the formula. You know, sometimes you might write this formula over and over again before you can get it. Are we together? Because I'm about to write a long formula. I'm about to write a long formula. You know, before I got all these formulas, me too, I wrote it down. Eh? Nobody will come and break my brain. Now, I want to give them grade according to this score. I want to give them grade. If you can see my screen, please say I can see it. I want to give them grade according to this score. That anyone who got 0 to 49 will get F, straight F. Fufu. Anyone who got 50 to 54 will get E. That's Ewa or Egru. Anyone who got 50 to 59 will get D, Dodo or Donut. Anyone who got 60 to 69 will get C, Carrot, like my wife will say, carrot. Anyone who got 70 to 79 will get B. So that's what we want to input right now. Please follow me as we go on this journey. I'm coming. I want to put that formula back. So grading. So we want to grade A, B, C, D, E, F. How do we do it? Now follow me as I explain. Please, this time around, follow me as I explain. If you don't understand, I will come back to it. It's a thing I will come back to. Now, equals if, open bracket, you want to give the condition now. Equals if this number, are we together? If this number, this cell, sorry, I'm attending to something very urgent. Feedback, jagula. If this, sorry, I'm back. If this cell is greater than, listen, greater than or equal to, don't type here too. I want you to listen. If this cell is greater than or equal to 80, give it a capital letter A. You see, you can put anything there, but give it A, comma. If open bracket again, notice I didn't close this bracket because I'm putting a long argumentative, write-up. If this same cell is greater than or equal to, what's the next number? 70. Are we together? Give it a B, comma, open bracket, write your conditional statement again. If open bracket, this same column cell is greater than or equal to 60, give it a, all those comma, I'm saying the statement, give it a C, comma, next argumentative, if, into bracket, this same column, you know why I'm using this column? Because I will double click here and it will, the formula will apply to everything I have. That's why I'm still using this column. If this column is greater than or equal to, next one is 55, give it a D. Open another if, this same column is greater than or equal to 50, right? Give it a E, egro. And if any of these things did not apply, please just give the thing a F, because that's the last number. So if any of this formula do not apply to anything, just give it a what? A F. Now I want to close my bracket. Listen carefully. Count the number of brackets you have opened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have opened 5 brackets. I will close 5 brackets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Note the colors are following: black color, black, red, red, purple, purple, green, green, then red, red, and the like. So that's 5. Then I, boom. Did you see it? You see how the magic worked out? Now, write this formula, please, before I go to the next stage. Please write this formula. Pick a pen. Write this formula. It's a very long formula because one of the assignments will be on this formula. Jagula, jagula. We will break the jagula. Jagula, jagula. I'm waiting. Okay. So I guess everyone should be done. Okay, so this is what I will do. I will just double click here and the formula will apply to everything. You can see the formulas. Now let's look at C, 63. So within 63, 60 and 69, you fall in C. You can see it, C. Are you enjoying this? Because you can, if you are a teacher, you are a class teacher, you are a school owner, you can apply this to your school, or you run a business, supermarket, whatsoever it is, you can apply this. And there's a way I can do it that nobody can touch the data except input text, midterm test, exam, and the likes, and they will be getting the result automatically. Jagula, jagula. Jagula. Any question from here before we go to the comment? Any question on the grading? Please, if there's no question, you know you don't have a question, say right on, I'm with you. Maybe. Okay, Kate, I can see that. Jagula breaker. Okay, I'm only getting 2 people. That means others did not get it. Okay, wisdom. Okay, where do you notice the change? Binary, where did you notice the change? Binary, we're waiting for you.
Hello, hello, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I had to use the speaker. The beginning of the formula is
I'm with you.
uh,
I can hear you.
details for
Can you
each of
speak
them.
up? Can you speak up?
I said, must we use that G something
No,
instead of
no,
like
no,
maybe
no, 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 no. Why it is G for me is because I'm using this total to get my grade. So I'm using the first total I have here. Now, if you start your table from here, so your number might be from here. So you use the first number in your table. My own is G2. So that's why I use G2. G2. You can see my own is G2. That's why I use G2
uh,
all through. So your own can be G6, G10, but make sure that this formula is imputed well. That's the most important thing, the formula. Do you get that? Binary, can you unmute and show me the
so,
zero?
so that means if I want to do mine, I can start with G1
If you start with G1,
instead.
look at my data. I cannot start with
Yes, sir.
G1 because the scores is not on G1. This is not what I want to analyze. This is what
Oh,
I want to analyze, and this is my reference. Do you understand that?
okay.
So I start with
Okay, sir. Okay,
one
yes, sir.
of the sample as test running, then I'll copy the rest. So this is where I test run. Rather, or let me explain better again. Now, I use G1, G2 for this particular one. I was supposed to write the formula for this. I would have used G3 also. You see, it has changed to G3 for here G4 because we are using G4. You see, G4 for this G5. Are you getting it now? For this
Yes, sir.
G6, are you getting it now? So that's how we go around it. Binary, I want to hear your question very well. I didn't get your question. Binary, can I move on? Okay, we move on. So if you understood what we did, can you say right on, I'm with you? Okay. Okay, I think I've gotten a go ahead. Okay, since binary is not ready for us, let's go to the comment. Now, for the comment, we'll be using this one, this grade, as our reference. You know, for grade, we use this total as our reference. For comment, we'll be using grade as our reference. So we'll say now, in comment, what we want to do is that anybody that has A should be given excellent. Anyone that has B, distinction. Anyone that has C, very good. Anyone that has D, good. Anyone that has E, pass. And anyone that has F, fail. Now, that's what we want to do. It's the same process. The same process. Just click here. Just click here. Say equals if, open bracket, our reference is equal to, here you don't put greater than because we are dealing with just one thing. Why we use greater than for grade is because we are talking about 80 to 100, 70 to 79. But here we are saying if H2 equals A, put your A in, equals A, give it excellent. Please, let's add double column there. I forgot. Give it excellent. Are we together? Comma. If, open space, open bracket, I mean, if this, why is this one staying with this? Sorry, I need to cancel that because I couldn't get this H2. Now, if, open bracket, H2, so let's go again. If equals if, open bracket, H2, right, is equal to A, give it excellent. Comma. If, open bracket, H2 is equals to B, give it distinction. If H2 is equal to C, give it V good. Open bracket V, you close your double quotation. If, open bracket, H2 is equals D, give it good. If H2 is equals E, give it pass. Now, any other thing apart from this condition I've given it, give it fail. Then we'll close our bracket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Hello, sir.
So
Sorry,
I'm
I want
right
to...
here, the second one, I'm supposed to write the same long formula for H3. That same long formula, I'm supposed to write it for H3. This same long formula that I put H2, H2, H2. I'm supposed to put H3, 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 but you know, Excel has made it easier for us. We just what? We paste. We get all our comments without moving a finger. Now you can add more. You can add more by dragging it. Let me just drag it to this 2 line. Now, let me add numbers. Let me also drag this formula. Let me also drag this formula. Does this have formula? No. So let me add number. Let me say maybe this student, empty student, got 67. Here he got 20 something. Here he got 10. You see, it has given him a score. Here, let's say this one no do well. 20, 10, 5. You see, that's giving him his answer, fail and fail. You get, so that's how you can extend it. If you want the formula to extend, just click here or here and drag the formula, and you will have your extension in case people are coming. Okay, Abdulaziz. Now, this is an example, not a real project. So take it as I put it there. You say distinction come before excellence. We know. But you know the excess of this class is just to show you how these things work. So I'm not concerned about the arrangement. I'm concerned about the functionality of the formula. Is that taken? So be concerned more about the functionality of the formula. When you want to do your project, you can now start analyzing the proper way. Please. Are we together? Now, one more thing I want to do here is the count if. Now, I want to count all the A's in this place. Everybody that got A, I want to count them. So I can put my mouse here, highlight this, put my mouse here, use count if. I wanted to copy the formula, but let me do it. Equals count if, open your bracket, the range is here. How many A's will we have here? Then what is the criteria? The criteria is A, close bracket, okay. 53. You know, I added one more A's here. I added one more A here. That means the previous day should be 52, but because of this A, it has gotten to 53. So you do the same thing for this B. You did it, say equals count if, open bracket, I like the range. I like the range. Then your criteria is this B. Close your bracket. Say okay. We have 40 Bs. Any question on that? Now, what if the school want to rank based on position? We will touch that in the Formula 3, ranking position. We'll touch that in Formula 3, rank position. So relax, I got you covered. Okay, formula for comment. So Kate, I got you covered. I'm coming, I'll do the count if again. So let someone, the person who need the formula for comment, pick the formula now.
Hello, sir. Sir, please, is it possible to end the
Don't
last
copy the
one
formula.
for the fail?
So the count if again. Now let
Yes,
me
sir.
put it again. The count if, we want to count how many people got A right here. Or let me go to C. How many people got C? Got C. Now I will say equals count if, open bracket. Now you highlight the section where you have your grade because that's what you want to count. That's where you want to count from. I highlighted it, comma. They now say criteria. What are we looking for in this section? We are looking for C, which is the criteria. So I click on C cell and I'll say, comma, close bracket, and boom. That's it. Do you get it now? Any question? Any question, questionnaire, questioning? I'm open to questions.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Sir, is it compulsory to end the last part? That's for the comment section, the one from 0 to 49. Is it compulsory for it not to be identified by the letter and the number of the cell? Because I
Any
noticed the last
question?
part, you just. Hello, sir.
No
Can you hear me, sir?
question. Count if again. You say equals count if, open bracket. Now you pick, this is where we have the letters. That's the grade. You highlight everything. Either you put your mouse here, then you hold your shift, go to the last one, and put your mouse there. That's how you choose the range. The range. This is where I want. What you are telling the system is that this is where I want to count how many D I have. This is where I want to count how many D I have. Then you put comma. What are you looking for here? D. You come to, I already set this one down. I'm the one who wrote A, B, C, D, E here. So I pick the D. That's my criteria. The criteria is D. So I close my brackets. That's it. I want to give you an assignment. Okay, Chinedu, I'm listening. Chinedu, I'm with you.